Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Bro, what up? It's Amaje back in another video, and man, this is back with some wrestling news. This shit's about to be released a little late. I'm gonna try to get the shit off my computer and edit it quick as fuck and try to upload it, but I'm gonna try to do everything quick as hell, probably like in the next hour for this video. But let's see what's up with the wrestling news, bro. I missed yesterday, but I'm trying, bro. I fucking knocked out yesterday. Let's do it.
Now, first story looks at WWE to fix a major botch. Now, our top story today looks at the fallout from the major botch that occurred on NXT television and how exactly WWE are going to resolve the issue. For those unaware, on NXT television this week, Thea Hale accidentally won the NXT North American Women's title from Blake Monroe.
Nigga,
This
what?
title change wasn't planned in any capacity, and WWE were working hard behind the scenes to rewrite their creative direction. According to Fightful Select, the current plans are rather simple, and a rematch between the two foes will take place at New Year's Evil. Thea Hale will be defending the NXT Women's North American Championship against Blake Monroe at New Year's Evil.
I mean, I low-key don't see this as a big deal because NXT is developmental anyway. So I kind of really don't see this as like a little, fuck up. And if they did this like on a national stage, like, on the main roster, WWE, pay-per-views, nigga, that would have been fucked up. But nigga, this is developmental. Just get your mistakes in now. Hopefully they don't make it again. But yeah.
Based on Monroe's social media activity, it does appear that WWE will be turning this into a featured storyline. Blake even told NXT to change their effing header, which featured a shot of Thea Hale winning the NXT Women's North American Championship. She even said, "Not the first time I've been screwed." And Monroe is implying that she's been screwed out of the title, so we could be looking at a major face turn for Monroe down the line. Accidental title changes in WWE are extremely rare, but when they have occurred, WWE usually fixes the mistake with a rematch, and this is clearly what they've done here. However, it makes that rematch incredibly predictable. That is unless WWE swerve us and Blake Monroe loses legitimately. Next up, Nikki Bella is a real-life cougar. The WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella is at the center of a fresh dating speculation after she was spotted at the Philadelphia Eagles game and seen interacting with 22-year-old NFL cornerback Cooper DeJean, prompting fans to wonder if there's more than friendship between them. Bella, who's 42, attended the Eagles' recent win over the Las Vegas Raiders at the Lincoln Financial Field, where she was photographed alone in DeJean's locker room and later appeared in a celebration.
Hey, if this true, that nigga is taking a W, bro. Hey, that nigga is taking a whole W, bro. Nikki Bella fine as fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Nikki Bella is fine as hell, bro. Now, I don't care if they hate her for being in the Hall of Fame. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, she fine as hell and still talented. I don't give a fuck. But nigga, that nigga a whole W right now. You better keep that shit on lock, my nigga.
Picture with them. These have of course fueled online chatter about a potential relationship. However, they have not confirmed that they are dating. Bella's also dispelled false claims about her dating WWE star Grayson Waller, and she has confirmed in the past that she is single. Next up, Triple H removes a long-standing rule in WWE.
Come on now. Come on now. You with him, bro. Stop playing.
Now, that title change has caused a number of issues for NXT. The main issue is that, of course, it wasn't planned, but the second issue was that it was set to be the final live show of the year, and certain NXT talent had already gone home. This meant that key players who WWE needed to fix the mistake were absent, and this is going to lead to WWE removing a long-standing rule. According to Fightful Select, the new policy means that all wrestlers booked for the show will have to stay until the very end of tapings moving forward. One NXT higher-up.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Did they remove that rule since Vince McMahon's gone? I think it's like a rule that everybody has to stay to the end of the show, but I guess they probably made it now until people's booked. Whoever's booked gets to stay, and whoever's not booked just goes home. That's weird, though.
Said that this was going to cause some heavy shifting in policy among talent, with wrestlers booked being required to stay until the end of tapings moving forward. Pre-tapes are often done on Monday in NXT, and even if talent that are likely to be required to stay through the following day's show. But this was previously an entrenched policy within WWE, especially when WWE would tape SmackDown on Tuesdays. It was forbidden for wrestlers to leave the show early unless they had an emergency. We saw numerous instances of wrestlers obtaining backstage heat for leaving shows early. Whilst it may sound extreme to keep wrestlers at shows for multiple hours when they aren't actually wrestling, they are ultimately being paid to be there. All they have to do is hang around in the backstage area just in case WWE Creative needs them for anything.
Oh, exactly. I think that's a good idea because like anything could go wrong. Like the Thea Hell and Black Monroe's thing that just went on right now. They could have used somebody and probably ran the interference or just anything. But nigga, they have to just start keeping an eye out for this shit. I mean, I know they're trying to change a lot of Vince McMahon's weird ass rules. That one was a good rule.
Next up, a Palestinian flag removed in an AEW show. And while last night's AEW Dynamite television taping in Manchester, England, a fan claims that he was confronted by security and told to either surrender his Palestinian flag or leave the event. The incident occurred inside the Co-op Live Arena, where a video was shared on Reddit showing a female security guard walking away while carrying the flag. In the background, the supporter can be heard expressing his frustrations about the confiscation. According to the poster, the fan had brought both Palestinian and trans pride flags to previous AEW shows without encountering any issues, making this encounter quite unexpected. As security allegedly informed him that he could not keep the Palestinian flag unless he exited the arena or just surrender it and he can stay.
Politics that go into a lot of stuff, but like I don't think wrestling needs to be heavily, into the politics. People are there just to trying to have fun, and you're raising a flag maybe in people's way, or the venue just doesn't want to see it. Just keep that out of wrestling and just let people enjoy the show. I get you mad that was your stuff taken away, but like, man, they'll probably give it to you at the end of the show. Just stop bringing it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but just stop bringing it.
Wrestling should also be a place where current affairs should not be involved. Next up, Liv Morgan's stalker to stand trial. Developments are finally occurring in the Liv Morgan stalker trial, according to numerous outlets.
Damn, this nigga does look like the fucking most creepiest nigga ever. He looked like he'll just like stalk somebody. Oh my god.
Outlets including PW Insider, Morgan's stalker could stand trial in a few weeks' time. Sean Chen, who's been charged with one count of interstate domestic violence against WWE star Liv Morgan after traveling to the US and spending hours loitering at a property in Florida this past summer, may stand trial on the 12th of January 2026. The United States District Court Middle District of Florida Tampa Division has asked each side to confirm by 19th December that the date works for them. Whilst it sounds like the case is moving forward with positive momentum, it does seem like the defendant is going to try and claim an insanity defense. However, a status update filed before the court on the 14th of December notes the United States was informed that the defendant case anticipates filing Rule 12.2b notice in the near future, which may result in the US requesting a continuance. This would be a notice of an insanity defense. If Chan's attorneys file that, the trial could be delayed. The defendant allegedly flew from Ontario to Florida, and he claimed to the customs agents in Florida that he would be living at the WWE PC for 4 whole days. Days after this claim, he allegedly traveled a number of hours to Morgan's home, circled a property several times, and entered through a backyard. The defendant then tried to...
Bro, this is what makes me scared, bro. This what makes me scared for like the women wrestlers because they go through this every time. You just never know what could be happening at the end of the day. You seen that shit that happened with Sonya Deville? Like that, bro. That's why she carries a gun around now. Because like that shit probably traumatized her. She has a wife now. The whole thing is just fucked, bro. These fans just don't know the boundaries between like they're real people and they're just like on the TV screen. I don't think they just parasocial. They just think like, oh yeah, if they just show up out of nowhere, they'll just be best friends with the person. That person does not know you. Oh
gain entry
god.
through the front door and even held an air pellet rifle as he waited for several hours me for no reason. I came here to pay just a friendly visit, nothing more. Yeah, I'm the one who looks like a stalker, thanks to you all. The note would also state that Chan was all out of empathy and sympathy. And you all think I'm gonna have empathy, sympathy, and care about any of you anymore. I will start talking and doing whatever I want despite all your shush finger faces that you all make. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I was here. Chan faces a number of years in prison and he remains incarcerated until his eventual trial date. Next up, a major WWE storyline incoming. WWE looks to be planning a huge storyline for Gunther. The big reveal will be coming this Monday on Raw. According to the former world champion during an interview with TMZ, his future storyline was going to be revealed on Raw before he was booted out of the arena. But this Monday on Raw, he will reveal to the world what's next for the ring general. Before going out on Monday, I was thinking, okay, what do I want to say today? Like, what is there that I want to tell the people and stuff? And as soon as I walked out, I realized there's no
I'm not gonna lie, he probably really wanted to get them niggas riled up and mad. If you heard that fucking arena, oh my god. I have not heard no boos like this in recent times since Dominic Mysterio was just getting booed just for the love of it. God damn.
much that I should tell them today because I'm going to enjoy that damage that's been done and how upset they are. So yeah, I'll keep that to me till Monday and people are going to find out what's next. There is rampant speculation on social media in relation to what this storyline could be, and here are a few potential options. As the first option could be Gunther entering the Royal Rumble. This is perhaps the most sensible one, as the road to the Royal Rumble is officially underway and there's no way Gunther doesn't enter the match.
Bro, this year's Royal Rumble is about to be, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it because everybody has to get flown out to Saudi Arabia. Bro, this shit's about to be like no surprises for real because like they got to go through airport security, they got to go through everything to sign in, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lame ass fans that want them to sign shit and trying to take a picture of them and thinking they're about to go to the Royal Rumble and knowing where they're going, and they're probably gonna leak shit. I don't like when people leak shit. I like surprises, my nigga.
Of MVP targeting Triple H. Speaking on Q101, MVP discussed the differences between Tony Khan and Triple H, and MVP decided to poke fun at the game's nose.
Tony is, he has his vision that he wants, and he works with the talent and allows a lot more input from the talent into what creative path is going to happen. Whereas the nose, he is a little bit more dictatorial, emphasis on dick. This is what we're doing, and this is how it's going to be, and this is what I want. Whereas Tony could say, well, this is what I want, and you can say, okay, Tony, but what about if we put this on it? And Tony invites the input. Whereas with that guy, there's only...
I mean, to give you a hand, Tony also has made a lot of bad choices too. He may allow y'all niggas to do a lot of freedom, but he keeps fucking up so much. But I haven't seen him in recent times, fucking up. But he kept fucking up like last year, showing that dumbass CM Punk video where you could have just forgot about it. Just a lot of shit behind the scenes. I know Triple H is who he is, but yo, boss got a whole lot of flaws too, my boy.
A handful of people that I would say are allowed to have that kind of input.
At first, it was somewhat understandable why MVP was coming for Triple H. However, it's been years since MVP was under WWE contract, and he really needs to let this go. Taking personal shots at Triple H's personal appearance isn't the best look for him, and he's starting to come off as extremely bitter and resentful. And finally, was a top star unhappy with Cena's retirement? Now, our final story today looks at the reaction from Seth Rollins when it comes to John Cena's retirement, as Cena's close personal friend has offered a unique stance on the retirement arc. A lot of fans and wrestlers have taken issue with Cena tapping out. Whilst it was virtually guaranteed that Cena was going to lose to Gunther, nobody could have ever predicted that the man who never gives up was going to tap out in his final match ever. According to Rollins, Cena tapping out was more symbolic, and according to the man himself on the Ross Tucker podcast, Cena didn't necessarily tap out. It was more of a case of fading away. I don't know, I have so many mixed feelings on it. John is one of the greatest of all time. His whole thing is never give up, but I didn't feel like he was. People were all over him for giving up, but I didn't feel he was giving up. It felt like he was fading off into the sunset, like he had done his job, was happy to do it, and was handing the ball off.
I mean, I feel like that's a good take on it, but man, I still think he shouldn't have tapped at the end of the day. And that whole thing going on with Liv Morgan, I'm glad they caught that creepy motherfucker. These fans really need to stop being so fucking weird, bro. And it just really sucks because like they're gonna stop being really comfortable around fans because they don't know who the creepy ones are and they don't know who the nice ones are. And shit, them fucking up on that Blake Monroe thing, I really hope they have more positive things going forward for that. But like I said, it's developmental. That's what it's supposed to be. And hey, if y'all like that wrestling reaction, I'll be back with another one tomorrow, hopefully. Catch you guys in the next video.